Hi, Gemini, Healing Grasshopper here to do your second week in June reading, the 8th through the 14th. King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. This is so Gemini. Okay, so Gemini. This is Gemini being, this is Gemini being the best of Gemini. This is you thinking clearly, sifting through the things that need to be organized in your life. And what I mean by that is eliminating the things that don't serve you and, bringing to the forefront the things that do and that kind of thing so that you can be more productive and bring good fortune. Because if you had to manually go and pick out two cards that, would depict a positive Gemini, it's this. This is you at your best creating good fortune for yourself. And you are starting to see it. This is not like a completion by any means. Like, oh, I got 100 million for the company that I created. Like that kind of completion. No, but you are starting to see the fruits of your labor. And the reason why I'm hesitating saying labor, it's not really, yeah, there's effort, but this is about your ideas and your intellect that's bringing forth this gain in your life. Ace of Swords, more Gemini. This is more air. Yeah. This is your intellect and how clever you are. So any of you who are a little bit behind this reading here, where you're not quite seeing this Wheel of Fortune yet, that's what this reading is for. It is telling you that your reward is definitely coming and that you are very clever. You are smart, and that's going to produce real things. Oh wow, look, we've got 2 o'clock reversed. No. All right now. Okay. That's very funny. Okay. Let me just insert myself for a moment here. I saw this and I was like, oh, you go, Gemini. And I was thinking about it like a Capricorn because I am Capricorn sun. Because when I see Wheel of Fortune, I'm like, Pentacles, you know? No, not Pentacles. This is Cups. This is relationships. Um, Gemini. So this is like playing your cards right, being your charming self, and not being, not playing games and being an arsehole, and just being your charming self. And here you are, you have really nurtured a connection with someone that you really dig. High Priestess is your focus card. And in tune with your intuition. I love to see this. Because that's another thing that Air signs, all the signs except for the water signs, right? We can oftentimes be so steeped in our elemental energy that we forget to incorporate the water that we should have in our life. You see what I'm saying? Like you are air sign, I am earth. So I can very much relate to the fact that, and even though I'm a tarot reader, that there is an effort that we have to make as non-water signs to connect with spirit, right? That you guys, for Capricorn, it's more focusing too much on material things like our day-to-dayness and what tasks do we have to do next and that kind of thing. You guys are more in your heads thinking intellectually about things all the time, and you forget to slow down your thinking and check in with your intuition. This is um okay, hold on. Let's Emperor reversed. It is reversed. Okay, so that answers my question right away. Because I was going to say that you can already be in this energy where you got here because you've been making the effort to connect with your intuition, but the Emperor reverse says no. All the Emperor reverse says, reversed here next to the High Priestess is saying that there needs to be more discipline in connecting with spirit. That's all. Which is uh, pointing directly at things like meditation and quiet time and that kind of thing. And especially with this new connection, because it's not just you now that you're planning for and in your head about too. Be careful not to be in your head too much because there are cups that, water here, because cups are water. This is emotion and intuition. That you're not too much in your head and your intellect and neglecting your intuition, the water here. Because, being in your head too much when we're talking about a romantic connection can really ruin things. It can, it could do things like make you paranoid, uh, neglect other people's needs and that kind of thing. So, and this isn't scolding you. This is just a gentle nudging from spirit, like congratulating you, but it's like be careful to keep the balance so that this can grow. Ace of Cups. Exactly what I just said. Because there's love there that you need to nurture, Ace of Cups is saying. And I just got a vision of one of those house plants. They're really pretty, but it doesn't matter. Um, it's like nurturing a house plant, right? Plants need water. And it's really beautiful now, but if you don't water the plant, it's going to wilt and die, and it's not going to be pretty anymore. What else did that spirit? Oh, this one of ours? Yes. The card under it? Okay. We've got three of wands. These two? No. Okay. None of them, right? No. Three of Wands talks about your hopes and aspirations for this and your decision to move forward in this relationship, which is good. This is definitely a relationship worth having here, I can tell. Temperance, right? Here's the balance that I was talking about between your intellects. There's something for every sign that, we need to watch for. And for air signs is definitely being in your head too much. So, and look at the water here too. My eyes just went to your feet and then up to the cups, right? And in this context, giving and taking. Because Gemini, you guys can be so funny and fun and but sometimes you can forget the the affection because you're so in your heads. Earth signs too. But okay. So don't forget that there's got to be a give and take with the emotion. Don't forget to show them your emotion and what you're comfortable with, of course. Okay. Reverse? It is reverse. Okay. The Eight of Wands is saying enjoy this, but be careful that this isn't going too fast, too. Slow it down and enjoy each moment instead of racing to the altar type thing. Not that I'm saying you are doing that, but that was an exaggeration, but or even racing into the bedroom too. Just no racing, just taking it easy and enjoying each moment for what it is. Because there'll be plenty of time for the rest of it later. Hmm, here's the Ten of Swords. Because this is a wow. This doesn't happen very often. This is a reminder from Spirit to remember how things went in the past, is what this is saying, and how painful they are. And maybe, hmm, okay, no, this is more Spirit. No, this is not Spirit reminding you. This is you. Okay. Make sure, okay, this is how you feel, not what's really happening. This is your perception. I get it now. Okay. We've got the Eight of Wands. You feel like it's moving too fast, like you're dizzy, like you're on a roller coaster. You're like, whoa, because you've been hurt in the past. I see. That's what the swords are about. Okay. Aha. And here it's emerging here. The Five of Cups. I'm sorry, Gemini. I didn't see that before. I'm so focused on the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups and congratulating you for something new. But yeah, you're like, wait a minute, but I'm scared. Okay. It's okay, Gemini. It's all natural. Right. That's why you have the Emperor now. See, rethinking and reseeing this whole reading. It's kind of the same, but with a twist here. How, yeah, you need to manage your fears with your intuition, right? But I did mention before that, overthinking can create things like paranoia, being too much in uh, your air element. So I was kind of there in a way. Um, and this is what this is talking about. This is baggage from the past. Got the chariot here. Yeah. The card's under it? No? Okay. So chariot here. Yeah? Okay. So we've got the chariot. Yeah, you're going places, Gemini. This relationship is going somewhere. What's the other sign? Sagittarius, I think. Go have a look at Sagittarius if you have Sagittarius in your chart. I'm pretty sure Sagittarius, and there was another. Um, it's in the monthly and the weeklies. Um, that there was like, you know, calm the imagination down. That things are okay. You just need to look at things differently. They really do have feelings for you. And that's not something that's been happening in my readings for a while. It's been very much like no, you need to leave this relationship. Now I think a lot of you have gone through portals and you're actually finding new people now. And the paradigm is changing where it's like, okay, it's time to stay now. Um, but you're so shell shocked here that you're like, you have PTSD from the past. I get it. I have it myself to a degree. Like, I meet new people. I'm like, yeah, what? What do you want? You know, what else we got, Spirit? But if you're wondering here, the chariot is saying yes. This relation, and look, it's turning up between the two of cups and the high priestess. This is genuine. Yeah, look at that. You see how you have these two positive cards? You have the Nine of Pentacles now. The Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles over the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, right? This is the way you feel, but this is reality on the bottom. So, absolutely, you know, I'm not saying like throw caution to the wind and throw yourself at this relationship with abandon. No, you should never do that, ever. Especially not coming from this Capricorn. We are the pinnacle of Murphy's Law believers. We never leap into anything or would ever suggest anyone to do so either. So that's not what I'm saying. But you can take your foot off the brake a little because this is genuine. The only thing is you need to check in with your intuition and also don't be afraid to talk to this person. Sagittarius is coming to mind again. You can, and Scorpio. Scorpio was the other one. Yeah, because I was like, oh my God, you're being too scorpionic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you have Scorpio, uh, look at like the monthly, the weeklies. It's somewhat recently in June. Go have a look at those because it's very, very close to the same energy. Where I'm like, lighten up, Gemini. You're okay. Um, Anyway, you should probably talk to them. If you have any doubts, talk to them about the doubts. Like, listen, where do I stand with you? Because I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm feeling like mixed signals. Is there everything okay? Because, you know, we're adults here. I have adult conversations about the way we feel. The Hermit. Reversed? No. Again, the Hermit on top of High Priestess. This is check in with yourself and your intuition. One more. The Fool. Take the leap. Okay? This is absolutely not only take your foot on the brake, off the brake, but you've got the Chariot here and the Fool. This is like it's safe for you to put your foot on the accelerator, right? And the Fool is right over the Eight of Wands reversed. It's not going too slow. It's you with your foot on the brake. Okay? You could give a little bit of gas to this relationship. Okay? Beautiful reading, Gemini. Um, Tell me what's on your mind because your comments will sometimes generate things like bonuses and other readings and that kind of thing. And also, I answer every single comment. So place your questions in there. Talk about what you want to talk about, and I will answer you. Okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So every single subscriber means the world to me. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Okay, so I thank you in advance. All right, Gemini, I will speak to you soon. Congratulations. Enjoy this. Love, light, and many blessings.